Good evening, Crystal at the Rain Dance Ranch. Okay, day 7. I did Mac Daddy work. I brought over these logs from several places around the property. I had to go take the truck. And all of these I was able to carry. And then I collected and sort of sorted like larger branches. And here we have some actual logs. It's different sizes and shapes. And then I practiced making a bed right here, and then I went to go harvest these juniper leaves because I want to sprinkle the juniper leaves all in there. And then a bunch of the leaves fell off into the wheelbarrow, like a lot of leaves. So I'm gonna do a compost tea later. And so over here you can see this is how I start my hugel mound. So this is really the first time I've done this. So, but I had collected wood at my other property with the idea of making one, and I never did. But anyways, this property definitely negates you doing a hugel mound on many levels, because there's a lot of material. So all of this material here came from a big pile that I had set aside to get my my Sawzall and cut the pieces smaller so they could fit into my my wood stove. And then other stuff was just other stuff. So I had all these weird shaped logs and I was just randomly grabbing logs. So, and then we got more over here on that end. I guess that's all it's going to let me do. So this is not necessarily going to be here. I just kind of needed a place for those. And I want, when I move them, it's going to be across the mound, right? To one side or the other. And so all of the leaves are going to stay in where the mound is going to be. And so I'm just doing logs, branches, twigs, and juniper leaves, and tumbleweeds are mixed in there. And I'm sticking some of the skinnier sticks in through the tumbleweed. So yeah, I got a lot. And then the dirt I dug out of that hole over there, I put around here. And here's another pile of logs for when I get to this side, or I can just grab them if I need them. But so I've got all the materials here, so there's no excuse not to dig a little trench and start burying a few logs and sticks. So I am going to end it here for now, because I do want this corner to be for water cistern capability, and I don't know what we're gonna do yet, so I just kind of want to leave that clear. I mean, I would plant something in the ground, but not, this is like construction. So yeah, it's coming along. I'm super stoked. Now just to let anybody know who might be following this or watching this for the first time, I don't intend to sort of build this to fruition this week. I'm going to maybe every 3 months or 6 months, or as I have materials available, I'll be building up this hugel mound. And the mound is going to go over to here somewhere, because this fence actually I'm going to basically raise up, for lack of a better way of putting it. I'm going to be rebuilding another fence there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the fence up, but I'm just going to put the slats on the top because they're going to be horizontal slats. And then I'm going to use metal posts. And so we'll just put like a row of four, and they're going to be like this kind of wood, like the cut logs, the rough cut logs, I guess. I don't know what they would call them. I need to go over to the lumber mill. But, yeah, so I'm probably going to need to get at least 5 metal posts, and those things are running like $45 and could be more now. But yeah, I want privacy in the courtyard, and the windbreak will be nice. And so that's what I'm gonna do there. And yeah, so I'm just gonna do the hugel mound across here, and then along the other side I'm gonna do something as well, but I don't know if I'm gonna do the same exact thing. I have several ideas which I won't get into. But so that was the majority, that was all the bed work I did. So I talked earlier about possibly tilling this, or not tilling it, but forking it. No, I'm not going to touch that yet. I'm not ready to plant it. I'm going to do it right before I'm ready to plant. I did get this log, and there's like 3 or 4 other logs laying around the property in different locations. So, yep, and I'm going to start cleaning up some of this charcoal and get this like swept and get all the stuff cleaned out. A lot of work to do. You know what? No, I'm going to do that later. Yeah. Trees coming in. This is one of the evergreen elms. I'm pretty sure it's evergreen elm. But it could be a different variety of elm, but it looks a lot like evergreen elm. I still have ants. Here is the pear tree and the apple tree up close. So this one's really making progress since last week. You could barely see anything happening on it. But now we got leaves. And nothing happening over here to the oak. At least I'm pretty sure it's an oak. But it feels strong and healthy, like it wants to start leafing out. All right, Crystal from the Rain Dance Ranch. When it rains, go out and dance.